Mm. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, people? What's up? Happy Monday to everyone out there. Uh, Welcome to the 24th episode of Be Motivation. Um, okay, so tonight we're doing the first live experience of first audio. First video with audio, just new things that we're trying out tonight. So I hope that you guys have a bit of experience. That's my brother in the background there. So yeah, guys. I hope you guys had a good Monday though, and I hope that you have your things set for this week. Like Monday is always the time that you want to kind of just refocus everything that you want to do. Write down your goals if you have to write it down. Like I always say, know exactly what your plans are for this week. Okay. But yeah, for today, no. I've got this topic here because it was something that I also thought about a lot today. It is how to put others before yourself. So this was something very important to me as well because I think that I was stuck in a place for a long time because to me everything was about myself, man. So I was just focused on myself, me and my world and why things were going the way they went for me. That was the thing that made me stay in that place. So I'm gonna try today to kind of make the topic in a certain way that I can maybe put it out to you guys that you can maybe either learn from the experience, or if you maybe have questions that you want to ask me in between, drop a question if you need to. But I'm hoping that this will help the people out there or anyone out there that maybe needs to hear this message. So this stemmed from, like I said, something I said in my first videos, where I said that we're not born on islands. We're all born, but then we put in between people. We live with people, we grow up with people. You have your family around you, you have your friends around you, If humans were meant to live by themselves or be by themselves or be alone, then we would have been born and put on little islands like all over the place, But that's not the case. So then somehow it must mean that there's something built into us where we can probably be considerate towards other people, or we can probably not only live for ourselves, um, also these, like when I started this whole live videos every day, everything originated from a need inside myself or a desire for me to help other people. I didn't know how to help people. I started out with I applied for volunteering and I got something sorted there. I did get something with Nikki Corker, like I always talk about, the NPO that I'm working with now, No Limits, and we are starting on Wednesday, just so by the way. But everything originated for me, or everything started where I started getting like heavy drive behind myself or in my life, was when I started thinking about other people before myself. It was not about me anymore, man. Because I think that when you love, or when everything that you do, everything that you strive towards, everything that you kind of put out there for yourself, as like when that is only about you, then the kind of the spectrum of your life or your dreams or your goals, it only gets that big, man. It can only get to a certain level because you're only thinking about you. Like, it's not wrong, sometimes people let you down, people disappoint you, and then you're forced to think about yourself. However, living in a way where you just want to give to people or give more of yourself to other people without expecting things back, trust me, it's just a better way to just live, man. Like, you feel better about yourself. I don't know, you just feel more at peace, man, if you put yourself out there in that way. So me finding this mindset to get to a place where I want to give back and not expect anything back from it. That is kind of where this whole thing of putting others first will kind of start today. So, like I said in the beginning there, me blaming other people. Let me just go back. So, me using drugs, me being fired, me losing jobs, me, whatever the case may be, man, me being late for work, me staying out of work, anything like that, I used to just blame other people for it, I just blame other people. I blame either taxes, or I blame the people around me, my family, or I blame maybe the person I'm with at the time. Anything I ask, not ask, sorry, I ask, I would blame other people, because that makes it easier for me to deal with the fact that, okay, things didn't go my way, so okay, cool, let me blame someone else. Then I feel bitter about it, that type of thing. So that was one of the things that I did. So blaming other people, that was one thing for me, Like I say always, the experience that I give here, it's my own experience, but I'm hoping that you guys can take something from it. So, number one, me blaming other people, that was one of the things that kept me kind of focused on thinking about myself only. And also focusing only on how things have affected me. That was another thing. So, let me make an example. So when my cousin passed away, that affected my whole family, myself, my brother, her son as well, and he's young, man. He was he's very young. He was very young when he lost his mom, and he's still very young, He's only 14 years old now. So I only focused on the fact of how her death affected me. I didn't think about how her death affected other people around me, like my family or other people, because the sole focus was me, and that life is unfair towards me. Everything bad is happening to me, that type of thing. So when you're in a moment, your emotions, it will cloud you, cloud your judgments completely, man. And that's why I did a video also on letting your mind be stronger, or letting your mind kind of take over your emotions. Not take over, but having a strong enough mindset to control what your emotions does to you, Because when we're in those moments, when we're emotional and something hectic happens to us, we don't think about the things like that, man, where we kind of where we would how can I put it? Where we would consider other people in the situation, where we would consider how other people maybe feel in the same situation. Maybe the people around us, or maybe just other people out there, man, We only think about ourselves and how this affects us, And that's not wrong. It's not wrong to feel that way, We are humans. We have this natural selfishness in ourselves, as well. I think it's more to do with the whole surviving thing. We want to survive, so we would think about things that way, But yeah, so that's another thing I did. Focusing only on how things affected me and not other people around me. What was there as well? Yeah, basically to me, I was the most important person in the world. It was just about me. Life was about me. Everything evolved around me. Everything, man. Everything evolved around me. How things affected me, how bad my life is, and I always compared my life to other people's lives. So if someone else had a bitchy, just something different to what I had at the time, then I would be like, okay, no, their life is better than mine, which means that I probably got affected more by this, that type of thing. But it's not the case. Everyone deals with the exact same things that you deal with, and you have to realize that. And then once you realize that, you have to then ask yourself, am I going to stay this way? Or am I going to try and maybe communicate a bit better? Or maybe find that part of myself that is that not broken, but that part inside of yourself that makes you feel like life is only about you. Why is life only about you? Just questions to ask yourself. What did I want to say as well? Oh yes, there were some comments that I wanted to just go into here. Yo Kimo, what's up? I see you have a couple of people tuning in. Send me the links of everything, bro. This is Chemo packs instant gratification. There we go. That's definitely a thing there, Chemo. Another term, if I'm not mistaken, is altruism. Okay, cool. No, that's definitely like another thing. Like Chemo said there, instant gratification. When we're going through things like that, when humans, we want to, or people, or myself, at the point, I just wanted things to happen to me now, man. I wanted things to be okay now. So what I would do, whatever I needed to do for me to feel okay now. I wouldn't consider anyone at all, man. Not anyone around me, because again, everything was happening to me alone, and I was getting the worst end of the stick, man, and again, like, it's a selfish way to live, and the fact that I live that way actually kept me in my hole for a longer time. So like, getting out of the hole, getting out of that space, it taught me that I was in that space because I was only thinking about myself. My sole focus was only on me, man. Like, another example, I live with my brother. In the beginning, when I was still using and things like that, then I wouldn't do things to help him around the house, like, heavily, man. I would do maybe some things here and there, that type of thing. However, my sole focus was just, okay, now I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling a certain way. I'm feeling like I don't really list to get up today. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. However, on the other hand, he's the one that's working every day. He has to look after his kids maybe so now and then, or not now and then, like a lot of the time. But then I still won't consider the fact that, isn't he maybe tired? Shouldn't I maybe do this and do that or whatever to make things easier for him when he gets home, or whatever the case may be, man, That was things that I did in the beginning when I moved in, because my mind was not right yet, but my mind was still stuck on myself, And I think focusing on ourselves that much, man, we kind of lose track of the people that we have around us, man. There's so many people around us, and we don't see them. We don't consider them. We don't appreciate the people that we have, because our focus is so strongly on ourselves. It's so hectic, man. And you can't help it when you're in that space, because your whole focus, all your energy is then only on how life is affecting you. So if your sole focus and all your energy goes on to how life has affected you, how you have gotten to the point that where you are today, how whatever happened in the past has gotten you to where you are today, then how are you going to even see the people around you? So I think the first thing to try to do, what I did, was to only then think to myself, okay, wait, there's other people also around me, and I love these people around me, It's not like I don't love them. It's only that at that moment I loved myself more, or I loved the fact that I'm tumbling down or spiraling out of control, and it's everyone's fault and the whole world's fault, and everything is going wrong for me, and that type of thing, man. So I think where we also need to just not need to, but what would help is to just start and think about the people around us. Just start and think, okay, what kind of support do I actually have around me? Is my life really that bad? Because I don't know what speech I heard this in, like one of the motivational videos that I was watching. Then this guy says that life is 10% of life is what happens to you. Just 10%. Just 10% of life is what happens to you. Because that 10% happens to everyone, man. Life happens to every person in this world. Doesn't matter how much money they have. Doesn't matter doesn't matter what type of job they have. It doesn't matter where they live. It doesn't matter how many kids they have. It doesn't matter if they're single or divorced, or what type of not gender they are, but maybe what their preference is, maybe with males and females, or whatever the case may be. People use a lot of things to kind of separate us, in society, whatever the case may be. But it doesn't matter. Life happens to every single person in its own way, and it's tough for all of us. Life is hard for all of us. So 10% of life is what happens to you, and the other 90% is how you react to what happens to you, how you respond to it, what you do because of what happens to you, how you get up from what happens to you, that type of thing. Because before, if something bad happens to me, my first thing I want to do is I want to drug, I want to smoke drugs, because that numbs everything out. And then I'm like I feel better, but then the next day, the thing that happened to me is still there. That thing remains because it happened. It's still gonna be there. It's not gonna go away. So afterwards, it became a thing where when something happens to me now, since I've done the motivational videos, I've set goals for myself. I work towards it every day. I do daily tasks to go towards those goals. Since then, whenever something bad happens to me, or something not positive, or whatever the case may be, not something that's not in my plans, maybe, or whatever the case may be, then I think of ways to use that, and then use it in a positive way towards what I'm still working towards, man. I use anything I can. Anything that happens to me, I take it as fuel, and I just throw more gasoline on this dream that I have, and I just burn brighter, man. I burn bigger, or I try to burn bigger, you know, that type of thing. So I hope that you guys maybe try to do the same, or maybe that this message maybe drops in a way that you kind of see how to use it, you know. Because like I can't tell you exactly what to do, because that's not possible, but I can say what I did, and maybe that kind of just sparks something for you guys, you know. Guys, if you are dropping any comments, no, I can't really see it because I'm going live from a different place here, but I'll try to have a better kind of a connection, not connection tomorrow, but a way where I can actually see your comments as well if you are dropping any comments, so apologies for that. So yeah, guys, again, 10% of life is what happens to you, 90% what you do with it. So how to get out of the place where you can put people first. Main message here for you guys, just the main thing is start by just thinking about the people that you have around you. Just start. Actually getting bored. Just start by thinking about what you have around you, you know. Appreciate the people that you have around you. So that just end of with a not end of, sorry. So just take everything that you have around you, and just see what you actually have, man. See what you have and see what you can do about that also, and not only think about yourself. Don't only focus on yourself. Focusing on yourself will always keep you focused on that thing that you've been focusing on, and you know how far that's gotten you in your life so far, man, you know. So try something new. Maybe do something nice for the people around you. Maybe try to consider what they have to do as well, what they go through, and put yourself in their shoes, you know. So put yourself in the people's shoes around you and see what they have taken for you, or what they go through for you, and then take something for them as well, you know. Give something back, and don't expect anything back in return as well. Don't expect things back when you do something for people at all, because again, that is how we get disappointed, you know. When we do something and we expect something back, then we get disappointed. And also, guys, if you like today's video as well, and the new experience and the new type of sound, I don't know, quality and things like that, please like and share the video as well. I would really appreciate that. Like I said earlier in the video as well, myself and Nikki, them with No Limits, we will be starting on Wednesday with the classes, with art classes. So everything has gone amazingly. And also, like, it's been amazing of how things have developed, you know, in this time. And it's also something that I want to like I shared with you guys, because I want you guys to see that if you work towards something and you do things daily all the time and you just focus on it, then things actually materialize in front of you. Because we didn't have a building before, we didn't have a class set up before, but now we have an amazing, beautiful class. We still put up stickers today and just made the class look nice, and that I'll put up pics later as well, just so you guys can see as well. And if you guys know of any organizations that maybe has any donations or things like that, or doing donations for NPOs, please contact myself or Nikki Corker. We would really appreciate that. There's just some, like, there's a few things that we still need, but we can start class already on Wednesday, so that is sorted. There's just some more, like, I think, like cupboards and things like that we need, because I only have like 2 small ones at the moment. But further than that, just going towards the dream, you know, and not expecting anything back, because this is just me trying to give back to the community. I don't want anything back for it. I just want to help the community, help the kids out there of the future, for them to have something better, you know, to know that there's people in the area that actually care about them, that care about what happens to them, you know. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry if the video was maybe in a circle a bit today. Like, I just wanted to get all the information out. Like, sometimes I had too much things down, man, and I want to get everything out, and I like to kind of keep it at a certain level, man, you know, between 20 and 30 minutes or whatever the case may be. But yeah, again, guys, if you like this video today, please like and share it as well. I'd appreciate that, and thank you again for tuning in today, for all the time that you guys put in, and for always watching the videos as well. Yeah, have a good Monday further, and I hope that the message that you guys took something out of that. Okay, thanks.